We have a red light. We are hoping that it's working. Don't touch it. Wait, no. Tap it.
Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Can you hear me now? I think you can hear it now. Because that's how it was before.
Come back. Come back.
Baby, come back.
I was Titanicing it.
What?
Titanic.
Who's that? When did they do that in the Titanic?
No,
I don't think so.
Yeah, when she was crying for Jack. Jack died and went into the water and she was cold.
No.
And she was on the doorknob or the door and she was crying.
You know, that brings up another very big question.
That was in the Titanic.
Regardless
you want me to find it?
Whether that was in the Titanic or not, why couldn't he just go on the door with her?
Because there was plenty of room. Big enough.
There was plenty of room.
I don't know. Maybe he didn't want to tip it over. It was freezing. Or maybe he just couldn't move. He was so cold.
He could have. I think Rose was being a selfish little. That's what I think.
I think that you're... Hi, Diana.
I think...
Hi, you guys can hear us. I don't think so. I think that you're wrong.
Rose should have stopped being so selfish.
That was a great movie.
And there's plenty of other crap for Jack to grab onto.
He was so cold. And the whole point was... That was the point of the movie. He saved her. That was the point of the movie.
It's dumb.
How many times could you have said in Star Wars, if he had just done this, he wouldn't have died. If he had just done this, he wouldn't have lost his head. If he had just done this. Yes, but that is the point of the movie. A movie is created because there's a plot. There is a dialogue.
It's a dumb ending.
You're a dumb ending.
It's a dumb ending.
No, it was not a dumb ending. It was a good
3 hours of your life for him to just fall
it was such a good movie.
into the water because he doesn't want to go on the raft with Rose. Maybe he was trying to get away from her. Maybe she was suffocating him.
Suffocating him? She was...
Draw me like one of those French models.
That was a good movie. And I still, to this day, would love, to have the Heart of the Ocean.
Yeah. You can buy a fake one.
But it's not, I mean, of course. Yeah, I'm sure. But that thing was like the size of your palm. That Heart of the Ocean was huge. Huge. Big, beautiful blue thing. Yeah, it was really pretty. And still to this day, I want it. They have a Titanic tour showroom thingamabob here.
It's called a museum.
A museum. There we go. In Orlando, on iDrive. And we've been here. I lived here for 3 years. We haven't gone once. I really want to go. They have real artifacts and real things that came off the ship. They are now saying that the ship, I forgot. Mary, did you get a haircut? Matt.
I got a haircut. I actually cut all my hairs, not just one.
I don't have my glasses. It's hard.
You want to put your glasses on?
They're very close together. No.
Okay.
I shaved his head. I shaved Lucky's head too. It's done dealing with their nonsense. If you were not here in our last stream, Matt's shoulder, not the one that's the part one. Stream. Part one of
Am I awake? Is this real?
We were at the park yesterday, and we were playing tag, and Matt dropped and rolled and tripped, and he slammed down on his shoulder.
I did win, though. That's all that counts.
Matt, be nice. Take Mary to the Titanic.
I take Mary everywhere she wants to go. We talked about it once, and then she has never brought it up again. She's making it seem like it's like her dream. Her whole life has been to go to the Titanic Museum.
I'll tell you the truth. Honestly, I'll tell you the truth.
It's actually, from the reviews and stuff I've read, it's not worth the money.
It's not.
It's like $50 a person.
It's super expensive, super small.
It's really small. I think the big highlight is that there's like replica staircase from like the center of the ship, where the Jack comes down and sees Rose or whatever. There's one of those. I just wanted to refute the selfish Rose statement. She went back for him twice, and risked her life first when she jumped back onto the ship from the lifeboat, and when she went into the flooding room to free him from the handcuffs.
Thank you, Melissa. See, I forgot about that. Absolutely, that is such a great movie. Yes, she did. She saved her life from a flooding boat to get him out of the handcuffs that her fiance, what's his name? I can't remember his name. He handcuffed him to the pole, and
I remember.
Okay. And she got the axe, and she got him out. She didn't have to save him, and then they got stuck. She
also didn't take up the whole damn door.
Right. And they got stuck, and then they had to go under and go in a different direction because the door was locked. Oh my god!
So after all that, she still wouldn't let him on the door.
No, it was not big enough. There's ants.
Maybe she did all that so he would think she wanted to save him, but in all actuality, it was a big scheme just to murder him.
No, she was in love with him, and she never found any.
I disagree.
She loved him, and she still.
You loved me. Would you have moved over on the door to let me on the door so I could stay afloat?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. She doesn't love him. She kind of liked him, but that's about it.
I think. Holy cow! For $50 each, don't take her there. Spend $100 on a special gift for Mary.
Mary always gets those special gifts.
You always get special gifts too. I told Matt about the Apple TV. Don't buy that. No, it doesn't. Okay, fine. You can buy one thing for Christmas, and he chose the Apple TV.
We chose.
That's what's playing in the background. It's these pictures. What is that? Pictures of our life. Did you guys hear about the Netflix monthly payments going down?
Down? No, I heard they were going up.
I heard they were going up. I don't see a difference. I still think it's 17 and change for what we have. I don't
really care, an influx, honestly.
Or
they could charge me $25 because one, it's still going to be a quarter of the price of cable, which we don't pay for, and two, their shows are as good, if not better, than cable shows, and three, there's no commercials. So sign me up.
Right.
I mean, obviously, I don't want to pay more than I have to, but if they're going to charge me more, I'm more than happy to pay, which is, I'm sure a lot of people would say that because it's worth it. I mean, I was watching TV yesterday in one of the break rooms, and all I saw was commercials for like 15 minutes. It's like you pay $100 a month or whatever to watch TV, but you're spending it all to watch commercials. So I'm a big Netflix fan. I'm a big streaming service fan in general. Netflix is by far my favorite. And I think it's worth every penny, hands down.
We have...
Just to comment on that.
I specifically chose to have the Disney Plus with the Hulu, the ESPN. I didn't ask. I don't want that, but it so happens to be on the plan. So I have the Disney Plus and the Hulu so that I can have both of those along with my my Netflix, along with we have now Apple TV. So we don't need cable. We have all this stuff and we're happy with it.
We do have Amazon Prime Video, not really by choice, just because I'm a Prime member. And I think Prime is also a service that's worth every penny if you're an impatient shopper like myself, who the only reason I buy stuff online is for Amazon. If it wasn't for Amazon, I would never buy anything online.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty cool.
5 to 7 business days for you to get something. I could never handle it. That's why I never did it in the past. And Amazon is 99% on time and the orders are correct. They never hassle you to return. Everything is very easy with Amazon. And that's why I use their product. I don't necessarily support how they treat some of their employees, but that's a different subject.
Well, of course, there's always a difference between employer and customer. Always, no matter what company it is, there's always the employee always gets treated like crap, and the customers not always. But I mean, that's the company.
Diana, you canceled your Netflix? I disagree with that.
See, what you could do if it hasn't been. I mean, if it's been a while and you're curious, you can get a free month and see if you like it again.
No, you can't.
What?
Because I told somebody at work about that, and he said he couldn't do it. And I looked it up. Amazon announced in October they're no longer doing the month free trials.
Netflix?
Yeah. What did I say?
Amazon.
Yeah, Netflix.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
I don't know. I guess they thought it wasn't worth their time.
Wow, Netflix is really biting the bullet, aren't they?
A lot of competition.
Well,
a lot of cheap competition. Because Netflix is the most expensive by far. I mean, Disney's like what, $6 a month. Amazon comes free with your Prime membership.
But they're not expensive a month.
For streaming services, they are.
I mean, I guess
they're double, if not triple, the price of other ones.
I mean,
but
sure.
I mean, I don't know how we got down this rabbit hole, but they produce the best original content from what I've seen. I haven't delved into Apple TV too much. But Netflix is constantly pulling out shows, even short series stuff, continual series.
Wait until it hits the 5%. Sorry.
So I'm a big fan of Netflix. I think they are doing a great job.
I can't keep up with the amount of shows that are coming back, and his mom keeps telling me, "Oh, this is good. This is good. You gotta watch this." Yes, I know, but I'm stuck on Supernatural. I have so many episodes I have to finish before I start with that one.
And they even
I have so much.
Invest the money in like older shows. So shows that I wanted to watch but never did are on there, and then I'll start watching that. I mean, there's just so much to watch. It's ridiculous. I don't have enough time. So I'm very happy spending $17.99 to have something to watch whenever I feel the need. I want to watch something.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't like, I hate commercials. And sometimes when I watch like This Is Us, that's on TV. And it's all commercials, commercial after commercial after commercial. And it's like 6 to 8 commercials in between. And it's like, geez, let me just watch the show. And in my feelings, you can't connect to, like, This Is Us. You have to connect with the characters. You have to connect to the plot. And it's emotional roller coaster. And I enjoy that. And I enjoy my show. But when you're watching that show and there's tons and tons of commercials right where your like emotion is at hype and you want to know what's going on, and there's a commercial and you're just like, about like disease medicine or cancer medicine, and it's like you turn everything off and you're just like, yeah, I have no idea what just happened.
Diana only watches Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead. I'm addicted to my ebook. No, she sounds like somebody else we know.
A lot of people like The Walking Dead. A lot of people like the Fear of the Walking Dead. We just never grasped that.
We muscled through 3 seasons, and we were just like, this is dumb.
I wouldn't say it was dumb.
It was very repetitive. It was, oh, we found somewhere safe. Oh no, the zombies. Oh, we gotta go. Oh, we found somewhere safe.
But again, the more you watch it, there are people who connect to the characters, who connect to like that emotional part of the show. And it works for others. It works for a lot of people. It just doesn't work for everyone.
I never grasped horror-related films. I love horror movies. I'm a horror movie fan. But Walking Dead, I wouldn't classify that really as a horror movie.
No, it's just no. I don't feel like it is either.
I like psychological horrors myself. It's the last season this year. I'm gonna cry. Yes, that's what I've heard.
Last year too. They might come out of the woodwork with another one.
I hope. What's his name? Rick wakes up and it's all a dream. Everyone would be so pissed.
Oh, that would be hysterical.
Everyone would be so pissed.
That would be hysterical. But I don't know. It's just, I couldn't grab it. But I enjoy, like, I don't know, I enjoy pretty much everything except for documentaries.
Documentaries.
I
and The Office. She doesn't like The Office. Or Parks and Rec. Or Community. She doesn't like any of those.
Yeah, I don't like that camera in your face.
Those are mockumentaries. They're supposed to be like documentaries, but they're funny.
Okay.
Like
anything with an "enery" at the end of it, I don't like it.
Like The Office is supposed to be a documentary about working at a paper company.
Yeah, it's terrible. I find
Parks
it not.
And Rec
I mean,
is a documentary about working at the Parks and Recreation Department, and it's it's just a whatever.
Some of it is
the comedy eludes you.
Listen,
she cracks up. All right, I don't know what she.
Some of it is funny. I like that show where they were in college.
The
Community. That was good. But The Office, I don't know. The Office is way too overrated. Some of the things are funny, but I can't. You wouldn't see me watching it alone. Like, I watch it because he's watching it and it's there. But for the most part, you won't catch me putting it on and watching it. I'd rather just sit and watch either. Oh, get down now. You'll catch me watching Supernatural or any kind of like, I don't know, romantic, Hallmark, stuff like that.
This show is not child friendly by any means, but I was watching Trailer Park Boys.
Oh my God, not child friendly at all.
It's not child friendly,
and it's not even. Wait, before you say that, it's not child friendly. And if you are,
it's very crude humor.
Yeah, if you don't like to hear,
it's Trailer Park humor. Trailer Park Boys, Trailer Park humor. It's very. So if you're not into that, you probably wouldn't like it. But I found it hysterical.
It was really funny.
Mary found it hysterical too, which I thought was funny because once again, she's not into that kind of stuff. But she was laughing.
You want to see Matt crack up for a second?
Careful Mike's shoulder, woman. Yeah, the show was funny. I love Ozark. Mary, I told her to watch it. I don't know if she ever did.
No, I didn't. It didn't grasp me. I didn't care.
Ozark's very, very good. Yeah, it's a Canadian sitcom. Yes, I know, Daniel. It was based in Canada, eh?
It was funny. It was really funny.
But Ozark is great. I can't wait for it to come back. I hope it never gets canceled. I'm so worried about Marty. I hope he lives. He's probably going to die.
No, this doesn't. I mean, no.
That ending scene of the last season with the right at the end. Oh my God!
I like, as dumb as it is, I like the supernatural thing. The fiction, the stuff that
she was always a big fan.
Exist.
Well, she was also always a big fan of the procedural, like, cop shows, like like SVU, NCIS. Supernatural is a procedural cop show. You know, it follows the same format, different problem, but pretty much same format every time. The problems get resolved every episode. She likes stuff like that. She's not big into like cliffhangers or watching a whole series to figure out what's going on.
It drives me nuts.
She likes just, this is the problem. We solved the problem. The end.
Like, we watched that Bly Manor on Netflix. Everybody was talking. It was the top 10 in the country.
Sucked.
Okay. And what was it, 5th season? Is that 5th episode? I had to Google it. I could not handle it anymore because in like 5 shows, I got no information. I had no idea what was going on. Everything was stupid. There was no point. We were getting to no point, no information, no nothing, and I had to Google it. So I knew everything was going to happen. And still, Google was like, yeah, no. It was still stupid.
It was a great premise, but terrible delivery on the part. The acting was terrible. The delivery of the problem, I don't want to say it in case somebody wants to watch it, but the delivery of the problem was terrible. One episode was like completely useless. It was like an hour of just, we didn't need to know any of this.
No.
And it just...
And I thought it was going to be scary.
It was not scary.
I jumped one time. He jumped that one time, the same time.
I didn't jump.
It was unexpected, completely unexpected, out of the blue. We got a little nervous. I got a little nervous. I don't care.
And like the thing you focus on at the beginning is not really the thing
that you're supposed to focus on.
No, it was just some stupid part that's added in for only God knows what reason. I think to try and scare you, but
yeah, no, it was terrible.
Yeah,
it was terrible.
The Haunting of Hill House is way better.
I've been told.
Yeah.
Again, that's something else apparently.
The Bly Manor was supposed to be like the sequel of that, or a continuation of, I guess, that series, but Bly Manor sucked. Hill House was way better.
I've been told.
Hill House was actually scary.
I'll watch. I can't watch anything scary though.
They make films that give people insomnia. I've never actually watched anything that like kept me up. No. Never. May have been like,
wait a minute.
I'm not going into that closet right now. I'll come back later. But
I know what kept me up. That one time I was pregnant with Bella and we were watching Paranormal Activity. And they pull you still to this day, Bella's now 9, still to this day, My feet never come out of my blanket. Usually I always stick one foot out of my blanket. It controls the body temperature. I don't know, but it works. I refuse to put my feet outside the foot of the bed anymore. And when the baby was pulled out of the crib through the rails of the crib up and out, I was done. No. Yeah, no.
Remember that one time you were freaking out after we watched the first Paranormal Activity? We're living in what's the name of that neighborhood?
Emerald Lakes?
No, not Emerald Lakes. The one before.
Cedar Ridge?
No, I don't know.
We're
living in a house. Remember, we were watching Paranormal Activity, and we had that snake.
That son of a bitch.
We went to the movie theater, right? Watched Paranormal Activity. Mary was all freaked out about the whole thing.
I was not.
Yes, you were. And then we were in bed trying to go to sleep, and we hear. And she's shaking me. She goes, "Matt, what is that?" I said, "I don't know. Go to bed." She goes, "No, what is that? What is that?" And it just keeps going like that. And she's like, "You gotta go see what that is." So I went out of the room. It turned out that we had a snake at the time. It was in a wood cage, right, with a latch on the top door. Somebody, probably Mary, forgot to lock the top latch, so the snake was pushing the top with the wood and dropping it. So it just kept making this noise. But Mary was so freaked out about the whole situation. It was ridiculous.
It was
funny. She thought we unleashed the paranormal activity in our house because we watched that movie.
You know, they came home with us. And I won't lie, I do not love when they, like the stupid Haunted Mansion ride, where they say a ghost is going to follow you home. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. And that chick that woman that stands there always looks like she's looking directly at me, and it creeps me out.
Paranormal Activity was great, the first one.
Why? Who's gonna die?
Paranormal Activity was great, the first one, and then it just went way too absurd. The first one, it's amazing how the first one's always the best, and especially a movie like Paranormal Activity, because the people made it with like $40,000 and like crap they had laying around their house, and it looked and felt way more realistic than the preceding ones or the following ones.
The ones that actually made
that had a tremendous budget and actual movie writers and like so on and so forth, and they were not as good. I mean, they weren't bad, but they definitely were not as good. The first one was amazing.
I don't know what I need sometimes, like.
That's one thing I miss since my husband passes. If I hear noise, why do women always throw us in the line of fire?
Because you're manly, you're stronger.
I can't.
Than us.
I only have half an arm.
I'm telling you, like sometimes, like I'll give myself anxiety sometimes when I hear noises because he's working at night. It's just me, and sometimes, I mean, I even have to have a nightlight on. Yep, I'm 31 years old and still need a nightlight in my room because I mentally, I see things that are not there. And I also want it so that the kids can, find where I am in the bedroom or whatever. I make sure that there's lights on or whatever. But yeah, I hope that nothing happens when he's out or working because I don't know.
Maybe a shapeshifter is going to come home and it'll look like me but not be me. And it'll eat you.
I'll know. Like, it's so weird. You think that, but it's so weird. Like, I know the sound and the way you walk. Like, I can see you with the corner of my eye amongst millions of people. I can hear you. Even in the mix of tons, I can hear you. You have your own, like, it's weird. We're like animals. But I know it's not you.
Mm-hmm. That's what you think.
Yep, I know it's not you. And the way you are, I would know it's not you.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Never.
Yep. I would know it's not you.
Never.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't.
Whatever. It's like how you put the seatbelt on specifically so you can take a nap.
I don't think I can do that anymore.
Why?
I don't think I need to. I don't know. We'll have to test it. Next time we're in the car, I'll try and take a nap.
Oh,
Because
my
I don't
God.
sleep, woman.
When he's in the car, we're not gonna lie, we don't wear a seatbelt. I know. Sometimes. But so when you look over and he's putting on a seatbelt, oh man, he's gonna go to sleep. So he puts his seatbelt on purpose so that he can put his hands like a sweater in the seatbelt and it holds his arms and he can go to sleep comfortably. Like, I know what you're doing.
It's called
bro.
being resourceful.
Like, I know what you're doing. Why don't I get you some ice? He doesn't listen. I try. I was going to get him a sling today. I was going to go to the store and get him a sling.
I can't wear a sling to work.
Well, you know what? You're going to have to. Or they can, put you on leave or something and pay you. It's one or the other.
I don't think that's how it works.
I don't know.
Anyways, we have to go.
I have to go be an adult.
Yes, we have some things to do. I got to get ready for work soon. They're always screaming.
They are always screaming.
We really appreciated all you guys tuning in. We enjoyed talking to you. We hope to see you next week.
Yes.
And
because, we might have some cool news to tell you.
We will?
I don't know.
Like what?
You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah, I do.
It could be really exciting news.
I guess. Anyway,
that's what I said, to go to the doctor.
Go get an x-ray. Yeah, I was going to go get an x-ray, but I just don't want to go.
You should go. You should go get, at least see what is going on. At least
I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until the weekend. If it's not better by then, I'll go get an x-ray.
You guys hear that, right? That was recorded word for word.
If it's not better by the weekend, which it probably will be.
Which weekend?
This weekend.
What date?
Thursday.
Thursday the what?
I don't know. The 3rd?
I have to be specific with him because he will say, "Oh, I didn't say that." Yes, you do. Well, you have to be specific, or he won't go, or he won't do things. He has to be specific.
What's up, Jared? Yes, I will. If it's not better by Thursday, this Thursday, like in 3 days, I will go and get an x-ray. But it'll probably be better.
Don't lie and say that it is better and it's not, because I'll know. Because if I go like this, he flinches. I barely touch him and he flinches.
Yeah, it's
so I'll know if you're lying.
Look how low my shoulder is.
I think, yeah, you should probably. I don't know. You're. I don't know. Are you doing it because you feel in pain? Not like. Are you doing it to think that maybe that'll make you feel better?
Can I lift my arm up? Not really. Like a little bit. Like about there. Right there. It hurts pretty bad.
Can you roll it?
When his arm falls off, he will go. Exactly.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's about as far as I can go without going too much pain. Oh.
Can you roll it?
Yeah, I can roll it.
Collarbone?
No, it's right here. Right. Like right here. Right there. It's hot too. I'm telling you, I think I bruised the inside.
I can't. I don't know. He doesn't listen to me. He really doesn't.
I do. I listen. I take into consideration what you're saying, and then I do what I want.
At least he's being honest. Again, this is all recorded, so he's being honest.
Shoulder blade, is it out of the joint?
That's what I thought.
I don't think so. I think it would hurt a lot more. I can move it for the most part. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's hitting anything or anything like that.
Does it like pop when you move it at all? Does it pop? Is there any popping noises?
Yeah, a little bit, like right there. Right there.
Like how much? Like you can, like how much though?
I don't know.
Maybe you should turn around and pull it. Maybe you just jammed it in and pull it out.
No.
Either I pull it out or we go to the doctor and the doctor does it.
I'd rather a trained professional do it.
Okay, so we're going?
Thursday if it doesn't feel better.
I try to go around as much as possible around the circle.
Anyways, we have to go. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you guys next week. Remember to always enjoy the journey. This has been Mary.
And this is Matt.
Oh, at least you got it right this time.
And this has been Mary. And this is Matt. Where does any of that make any sense?
Shut up, woman. Jeez. Could be a tiny fracture. If you can move it like that, I don't think it's broken. That's what I thought. Anyways, we have to go. We will see you guys next week.
Have a wonderful week.
Enjoy the cold weather.
Stay safe.
Or don't if you're Kathleen. Hate it.
She hates
Curse
it. She hates it.
Maybe lift his arm above his head, and if he passes out, take him. Goodbye. Thanks for the advice.
Here, let me try it. Come here.